Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got even more awesome stuff from QSP meant specifically for giveaways. QSP, if you watched my recent unboxing of some QSP knives, QSP reached out and said, hey, we like what you do on your live streams. We actually want to provide a whole bunch of stuff that you can use, which is really cool because what that means is I can just add more premium stuff. If you don't know what I do on the weekends, I've been doing this every week for a very long time. I like to give stuff away, and I get a lot of cool stuff. Most of what I give away is budget knives, and that's great, and people like those. But I try to sprinkle in a few premium knives here and there. What I do is I put them in a bunch of identical mystery pouches like the ones you're seeing right here. It's usually about 20 at a time. And then during live streams, I draw random names, and whoever wins gets to pick a couple pouches and just keep whatever they get. QSP offered to just give me some extra stuff to do that. And that's really cool. I love that. Literally everybody wins when companies like QSP do that. So that's really cool. I can't wait to share with you guys what they've sent in. By the time you're watching this video, it's likely I've already added them to the mystery giveaway rotation. When do these take place? Friday evenings, usually at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Entry instructions and entry as a whole is exclusive to the live stream. So you'll be given the instructions during the live stream events. But anyway, thanks to my patrons for supporting me, and please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. So this is part 2 of the stuff that they sent. The first round arrived separately. So we're going to see what these extra knives are. These two are premium knives, so we're going to hold off on those for just a moment here, and we're going to take a look at this one. I'll still link everything down in the description. It does help my channel when you use those links, but that's entirely up to you. This box, this is a Fort Knox box. Okay, so what do we have here? This is the Canary in 14C28N. All right. So we have a little a lime green fella. We don't see enough lime green in the knife world. Cool, straightforward. I've seen this model before. Ambidextrous mounting position for the pocket clip. Nice blade profile, in this case black. Probably a few different configurations for this knife, so if you're not a big fan of lime green and black, you can choose something else. The reason I like lime green is for the same reason that anybody else that's going to take their knives out and use them, they might like lime green or orange or a really vibrant color. If you drop it, if you leave it in the yard somewhere, or you leave it on top of a ladder, which is a bad place to leave a pocket knife, especially if it's open. But whatever, wherever you left it, it's a little bit easier to see because it's lime green. So that's cool. Very nice, fun knife. Okay, now we got 2 premium knives. Let's see what we got here. Do we have, are they both? No, you know what? We got a variant and we got a penguin. Let's open the variant first. I know what the variant is because they sent one. Oh, they sent another 14C28N and titanium variant. So this one in black and bronze. Very cool. This is here's the thing. When I say this, I mean it with all due respect to the designer. The first time I saw this knife, I was like, that is not a design aesthetic for me. Much like Spyderco knives, though, as soon as I got it in hand, I understood why the design is the way that it is. This is a different looking knife, and some people really like it. It's got kind of that sway back aesthetic. This works. It works very well. Not just the manipulation of the opening hole, the front flipper, and the liner lock, right? But also in terms of ergonomics. I love that the index finger is the choke-up position, the natural choke-up position in front of the pivot. And then we have this area right here, which is just roomy enough for my fingers, slightly larger and definitely a little bit smaller. I wear an XL glove for reference. But yeah, that works really well. The pocket clip position is great, nice and deep carry, really good design in the pocket clip. It does stop before the 50% line on the body. That's just a personal preference of mine. And then we have a filler tab on the other side so lefties can enjoy this too. And as you can see, it's just as easy to manipulate left-handed. That's really cool. I looked up the price on that. It is much lower than I thought it was going to be. The inclusion of titanium did not bump the price into a ridiculous zone. So if you want to check that knife out, it'll be linked down below. Yeah, a pretty good build there. And then finally, what we have is, I assume, oh yes, of course, we have a premium penguin, it looks like. Oh boy, very nice. It's been a while since I've checked out the penguin. We have 154 cm here, and then we have frag titanium scales. Very nice. Nice frame lock. And then I'm going to have to actually, yeah, I think the pivot might just be slightly tight on this one. I'll probably adjust this before it goes out for a giveaway. But the Penguin, if you're not familiar with this model, this was like the model that kind of blew apart the budget knife world. To this day, actually, it is still the basic version of this knife, which I think is still micarta and D2. And am I mistaken here? I believe the base price of this knife is $32.99. Again, that's for the base model. The titanium and 154 CM version will be more expensive. They also do, I think, all the way up to like M390 on this model. It's just a really good knife. It's just a good profile, right? Classic blade profile, nice size. The QSP Penguin is just a good model. But I'm really happy that they sent these in just so I could give them away. The live streams are always a good time. And while this time, I think obviously part of the fun when we do those is the mystery of what you're going to get. The different element this time is, I would say, about half of what's in the pouches you're going to know. Because I have shown them on the channel. Now the other half, because like I said, we're going to start off with a brand new batch of 20. The other half will be a total mystery, and that'll be up to me. So there's still going to be plenty of mystery in there, but there's a wide variety of different things you can get as per usual. But more of them this time around will be more expensive knives, which is really fun. I love giving away knives, and not just because it's an obvious way to promote the channel. I mean, there's no secret there. Live streams are great for me. I promote my Patreon, I promote my channel memberships, all that. And that's great. But it's also genuinely very, very fun for me. It's probably my favorite thing that I do. And I love creating content for you guys. I've said this a million times. I genuinely love making content, making reviews, top 10, stuff like that. But there's nothing I love more than sitting down for an hour and a half and chatting with everybody, talking about knives, talking about anything, and then giving away knives. I love that, and it's the reason that I do it every single week. It is not a chore. That is legitimately fun time for me, and I have a great time. And anybody who's participated, they know that, because I get really riled up and I get really excited, and we talk about all sorts of crazy stuff. If you've never joined me for a live stream, please do. It's a really good time. And I'm hoping that people who have joined in the past will let me know what they think down in the comments section, because I'd like to assume people who show up have a really good time. But this really is just a cherry on top. And QSP, it's like I said in the last unboxing, and to any other company, anytime you want to do this, I'm more than happy to. I'm more than happy to accept things and then just give them away. That's a huge benefit to what I do. And I hope that people are happy with this, the way that I do this, because it's just really a blast. Sorry, I'm kind of rambling on here. Each of these models will be linked down in the description. You can check them out if you want, but that's really going to be it for me today. I think I've reviewed all of them, so there's no new reviews here, and that's fine, because truthfully, I need to catch up on reviews, but that's going to be pretty much it. Please, make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. I didn't speed that up. That was me. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.